Okay, the camper has 16 cubic feet of cargo space inside of it, and to access it is very easy. All you do is you lift the lid up, take the bed and prop it up against it. These two pieces hold each other up so your hands are free to load and unload your cargo. Now we've packed some cargo inside here, and I'd like to unload it so you can get an idea of how much 16 cubic feet is. First of all, we've got a couple of sleeping bags here. We've got some luggage. Of course, everything that comes standard with the trailer is also inside of here. The air mattress, the table, and the chair, that's all packed inside of there. This is what's actually left over for your personal use. It's 16 cubic feet. Okay, this is the timeout camper closed up, ready to travel down the road. The trailer weighs 290 pounds. Has a 20-pound tongue weight, so it's very lightweight, easy to tow, and it's the smallest trailer when it's closed up as far as campers go to tow. While we have you here, I'd like to show you a couple of the options that are available and that I have on this trailer. The first would be this fiberglass cooler package here. It includes this front end with the 25-quart Igloo cooler. Another very popular option that we have on this trailer would be the light bar. It's a nice wraparound fiberglass light bar, conforms to the shape of the trailer, gives you extra lights, makes you a little more visible, and adds to the safety of the trailer. The other option that's very popular with a lot of people would be our luggage bag. It fits right here on the top of the trailer. It has tie-down straps sewn right into it, so you can wrap it around the legs and adjust it down to fit whatever amount of cargo you're carrying in this. It'll fit about 10 cubic feet of cargo. Inside of the bag, you have two duffel bags to help you separate your stuff inside. And this works out very nicely if you want to buy souvenirs on your trip. You carry it inside on the way there, bring your souvenirs home on top in this waterproof bag. The trailer comes in white or black. It has different color stripes on the side. This one has gray stripes. You can also get blue stripes and red stripes. And we found that that will accommodate most of the motorcycles out there to give them a good weight. Okay, this is the optional awning. To put it up, all you do is attach it to the Velcro that's already sewn on your tent. Put up the two poles with the ropes and the stake. Gives you 6.5 feet out the front with shade, or protects your door area from the rain. It works out nice, gives you a little shaded area there in the front. Hi, this is the optional screen room. I'm going to try and give you an idea of how big this really is, because it is hard to believe. This area here is 6.5 feet long. The front across here is 12 feet. This section down this side here is also 12 feet long, and it's 6.5 feet this way. All of these windows that you see here zip up from the inside, so you can be totally enclosed, or else, as you can see, you can have excellent ventilation, protected from the mosquitoes. The other thing that people really like about this screen room is this whole front part will roll up so that you can drive your motorcycle right in here and park it in this area there, and still have all this room left over to cook out in, or whatever you might want to do that way. The screen room is an excellent option for those of you that can never get enough space when you're out camping. Hi. One of the hardest things we have in selling this trailer, unless you've actually seen it live, is trying to give you a good idea of how much space there is inside the trailer when it's set up. Its overall length is 14.5 feet long. The headroom inside is 6'7". I'm 6'3". And then we have a queen size bed, which is 6'6" in length, by 54 inches in width. So it's more than adequate. Very comfortable. The fact that the whole trailer is up off of the ground has to be one of the strongest selling points of the trailer. It has all of its room up off the ground, so you're not stepping out in the wet to put your pants on in the morning, and you're not putting all that mess back inside your trailer when you close it up.
And you'll have to bring your own car. You probably can't tell this from looking, but this part of the video is going to be inserted. The original part was done 9 years ago. Since that time, we've done quite a few things, one of which is we now have a new building, which is much nicer. But let me tell you some of the features of our camper, things that we've changed over the years. The first one and most obvious thing to mention is that we now have an air conditioner. This platform here, which is difficult to see, is adjustable. The legs are adjustable, and so it should fit just about any relatively 5,000 BTU unit. These you can buy at Sears, Walmart. We do not sell these. We do sell the platform to make it possible for you to use it. In addition, there's Velcro around this. It will adjust to different sizes. Now let's look inside the camper. The first thing to mention is again the air conditioner. You can see it's going to blow right in there. It's really going to cool you off. With the vinyl roof, which is impervious to air as well as water, that's going to give you a lot of comfort inside. Looking at the roof, you see here some poles up here. These are new. This sturdy, it makes it more sturdy. It was sturdy enough before. We've never heard of one of these tipping over in a storm. But this also makes the rain run off much better and adds something to it. This here is a plastic window. We didn't used to have a place for you to look out, and now we do. With this, you can sit inside in the rain, and you won't need to feel like you're in a cave. That provides you a way to look out. Here's a zipper here. If you get the cooler on your front, on the tongue of the trailer, you can now, without going outside, reach out and get a cold one. Just a little convenient thing we have. Another one that's maybe not be very significant, but down on the end there's two pockets, sort of netting, difficult to see, but they give you a place to put your glasses or your false teeth or whatever, something you want to have there that you don't want to roll over on and break, but still want to have accessible to you. We also, in addition to the awning we showed you before that comes out straight, we now have an awning that goes out and around the camper and back to the side just in front of the air conditioner. And that's essentially the same as the roof over the screen room. So this is another thing we have that will give you some comfort and some protection from the elements. The other thing that's happened, people have asked us over the years to make them a little smaller camper, make one that costs a little less money, and so we've done that. And we call that the Easy Camper, and I'm not going to have Blake set that up. He sets them up quicker than I do and can do a better job with that. And so we're going to have Blake set that up in front of our nice new building here, and maybe 9 years from now we'll do another video because we continue to make improvements.
As Keith said, this is the Easy Camper. We came out with this a few years after the timeout, and the reason we came out with a second model is people ask us if we could come up with something a little cheaper. It's a little smaller in the living space. There's some things that are different between the two. The size of the trailer is exactly the same. The weight is only 20 pounds lighter on the Easy Camper. It weighs 275 pounds. Some of the things we eliminated